Hello, beautiful people, it's Rainy. There's no official remedy for coronavirus, so there's nothing we can do? Or is there something that can help people heal? And is there something that we can actually do to help us? There have been more than 121,000 official registered cases of coronavirus around the world by March 11th. And according to official numbers, over half of these people already healed. What healed them? There's no official remedy, there's no medicine that can heal people. So yes, of course, you probably know the answer. They've been healed by their own immune system. And also there are probably many people who've been exposed to coronavirus but never got it, never got infected. Also because they've been protected by their immune system. And this is not just my unofficial amateur opinion. Medical doctors say exactly the same thing. Dr. Jason Kindrachuk, an assistant professor and Canada research chair in emerging viruses, says basically what people need to recover based on everything we know right now is just a fairly robust immune system. So is there something we can do to help ourselves? Of course, we can boost our immune system. And is boosting immune system a hoax? Is it just a new age fairy tale of alternative medicine? No, it's a scientifically proven process, and there are many scientifically proven ways to boost your immune system. So if you only trust in official medicine, here you go. You have a green light to do everything you can to boost your immune system. So what is one of the biggest thing, and probably the biggest thing that we can do to boost our immune system? It's frankly to do the complete opposite of what most people do these days. Most people get into panic mode and they stress out, and I understand why. It's even crazy situation here in our little town. I can't imagine how it's in big cities. It's just really crazy. But at the same time, we need to do everything we can to calm down and lower our stress levels. Yes, you can do it. You have a control over it. And this is exactly what you need to do, the biggest thing that we need to do to boost our immune system. And I feel that this is the biggest reason why we have such an explosion of this virus, is because so many people are just stressed and they're rushing to the stores and they're buying everything, including the very things that will bring their immune system down even more. The processed foods, the junk foods, the alcohol, even toilet paper if it's bleached. It's really possible to use water, just shower to wash yourself. Another huge thing that people do that is undermining their immune system is the binge watching movies late at night and not getting good sleep. Because sleep, it's official. It is official that good night's sleep boosts our immune system. And if we don't get enough sleep, even we get only 4 hours of sleep at night, our immune system drops by 70%, which is insane. So please, right now, you can use this opportunity to sleep well, because most people don't have to go anywhere. Maybe you work at home, but of course you might be tempted to work late at night. Please take care of yourself. It is so important right now. Go to bed early, wake up early, and you'll be more productive and do even more work faster. And because many of us have to stay at home right now, it is very tempting to forget about exercise. So you're not going to the gym, you're not going for walks, and you're at home. You don't do nothing, you just sit around and watch movies or work on a computer. it's so important to move. And there's so many ways to exercise at home. You can just even jog in place and watch something, or listen to audiobook and jog in place. You can just march in place if jogging is too much for you. And it's also so important to get fresh air. It's also boosts our immune system. So open this window and do any exercise. You can turn on music and dance. You can put on some Zumba YouTube videos. There are plenty of them. There are plenty of dancing exercise videos on YouTube. So enjoy some exercise, and this is a huge booster. And again, it's officially proven that exercise, the mild to moderate exercise and short high intensity exercise, boosts immune system. Now, if you're going crazy and you have some kind of gym at home and you're overdoing it, then it can actually lower your immune system. So be careful with overdoing exercise. It is actually detrimental for immune system. And of course, the personal hygiene is so crucial right now. It's so important to wash your hands. I would recommend washing with some natural soap, and I would actually recommend to avoid overdoing these antibacterial soaps. Why? Because good bacteria on our skin and of course in our guts, but now we're talking about our hands and our skin. Good bacteria protects us from intruders, from viruses and other bad bacteria. So it is important to have your bacteria still on your hands. And if you just wash it with natural soap, and it is important to wash your hands right now very often, then your bacteria will remain there and will protect you, and at the same time you're washing off the virus. There could be another very big temptation right now, is to start drinking a little bit more or a lot more alcohol, because you don't have to go to work, nobody's checking, and you might think that, yeah, alcohol is kind of antiviral. But the truth is that alcohol depletes your immune system also a lot, and it also dries your mucous membranes, and that's very dangerous right now. So stay away from alcohol as much as possible and entertain yourself in some other ways. And if you have plenty of time and you have nothing to do, then the great idea would be to start doing something you've been putting away, maybe organizing your things and stuff, and maybe organizing your files, or maybe even digging deep into your favorite hobby or finding a new hobby. You can just search online which hobbies you can try out and see if there's anything you like. And who knows, maybe one of the things could be your new career and a new opportunity to not just make money, but make this world a better place. Another hugely important and officially proven way to boost your immune system is sun exposure, or of course mild sun exposure, not in the tropics in the middle of the day and burn. That's also bad. But if you can get sun exposure, maybe you open the window. Sadly, you can't get D vitamin through the glass, and it's actually not good to suntan through the window, so it's important to open your window if you can't get outside. If you can get outside, it's so important. Even if it's a cloudy day, you're still getting 70% of the sun through the clouds, and you're still getting some D vitamin through there. Now, if you feel that there's not enough D vitamin, or you're just not allowed to get outside, then try to supplement with D vitamin. Another hugely important vitamin is, of course, C vitamin. And we all know that it's coming from fresh fruits and veggies and greens. Now, I know that some of you have a very challenging situation with fresh produce, and I'm so sorry to hear that. It's quite challenging here too, but not as bad as I thought. so far. So what can you do? If you have some dried fruit like goji berries, raisins, or powders like camu camu is very, very rich in C vitamin. It's one of the richest berries in C vitamin in the world, although I do prefer to use fresh produce. But if you don't have the fresh produce, just throw that powder in the water, let it sit, let it soak up some water, and maybe add some other dried fruit in there and blend it up into a smoothie with whatever you can. If you can get outside and go in the forest and pick some wild edibles, if you know how they look, you have to know for sure what you're picking, like dandelions, nettles, or some other greens that you have in your area, then you can pick these and blend them with some dried fruit, and you'll have a really good smoothie still. So there's always a way to do something. And if worse come to worse and you can't go outside, you can't get any wild greens, maybe you don't have no dried fruit, at least to reduce the load of unhealthy foods, of processed foods. There's no point of just throwing hands in the air and saying, well, I don't have healthy food, so I will be eating junk food. No, you can still do something. The less you will eat in this situation of the processed foods, the better. But just try to eat at least relatively healthy vegan foods, or if you're 100% raw vegan, then try to figure something out. Besides vitamin D and vitamin C, another very important nutrient for immunity is zinc. And you can get zinc from dried mushrooms. They need to be edible raw, so then you can dry them and they actually taste really good. And also pumpkin seeds. And you can get a wide variety of immune boosting vitamins and minerals from wild edible greens. Again, I repeat, if you can get outside and you can get some of these, this is your pharmacy. This is your nature's pharmacy. You can get all these good supplementations from these greens. Or you can, even if you have any seeds, or you can maybe order some seeds and sprout. These sprouts will be full of vitamins and minerals, and even C vitamin also. So if there's no fresh produce available, at least you can do that. So start getting creative and keep your mindset positive, because this is the number one thing. Even if everything crashes around you, your biggest protection is this positive mindset, and then you're much more creative. You can find solutions even in craziest situations, and you will get through it. And when you get through it, it will make you so much stronger, and you can help so many more people around you. And if you would like me to create a quick immune boosting raw vegan program, I'm ready to do it for free for everybody, because my biggest wish is to help everyone. So if you're interested, let me know in the comments below. And if there's enough people, I will do it ASAP. And if you like this video, give it a thumbs up and subscribe to my channel so you can see me again in the next video. Bye!